So first off, let's look at some of the features on top of the FA-06 music workstation. First off, great sound engines. There's technically 4 different types of sound engine. PCM waveform, which is sample-based. Some of our classic sounds are based off of these. Also a SuperNATURAL drums, SuperNATURAL acoustic, and SuperNATURAL synth. Okay. What SuperNATURAL basically means is we have the ability to get all the subtle nuances of an instrument and all the articulations just by playing. So I tell you what, first off, let's take a look at the drum SuperNATURAL drums. So I'll go into here where my categories are, hit drums, and let's go ahead and listen to this. So if I want, let's go. So that sounds really great, just right out of the chute. But let's go in a little bit deeper. So check it out. I'm going to press the shift button, and the shift button is going to be your friend on the FA. So that's going to help you get to a lot of the screens that otherwise you didn't know how to get to. So shift, then I'm going to hit tone edit. Now check it out. Depending on what key I press, the screen changes so I know which sound I'm editing. So let's take this studio kick, for instance. Let's say that the attack is a little bit too much. Now, in the old PCM days, I would have to physically go in and find a sample that has more of a correct attack that I'm looking for. But with the SuperNATURAL drums, I could select it, use my cursor buttons, cursor over to attack, and adjust the attack in real time. There we go. Now let's go over to the tuning. I'm going to adjust my tuning, maybe take it down a little bit. Now let's do something similar to the snare. I like the attack, but let's say I want the tuning a little bit higher. Now let's go to the brilliance, and let's take this from more kind of a wooden kind of sound to something that's more steel. Maybe make it sound more like a piccolo. Great. Now let's adjust one more thing. Let's take this crash, the standard 16-inch crash, and let's turn it into a splash just by turning the tune. Let's tune it up. So now we have real nice. So that quickly, we created our own custom drums, and they sound something like this. Now the great thing is, now that I've made my own custom drums very quickly, I can just press the right button, cursor down to tone, and then I can press select and save it, and then rename it, and I can have my own custom drum kit that quickly inside the FA-06. That's it. Very easy.